Hello artists, you guys did such a great job last week with your hummingbird drawings. I love seeing all the bright colors. They were so vibrant and joyful, really nice work. So now for this week, what we're going to do is we're going to be heading northward. So you know where that's going to get us, North America, the United States. So we're going to actually go ahead and head southwest. And we're going to be going back a few hundred years, and we're going to be looking at an ancient civilization that resided in the Colorado region. So we're going to go ahead and look at Mesa Verde. I was lucky enough to visit Mesa Verde last year, and it was so beautiful. They have ancient dwellings that were thousands of years old that are still there, that you can climb down the cliffs and you can adventure inside of these homes that were resided in by the native people. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be talking about the Pueblos, and the Pueblos were the people that lived in these dwellings. So you can see these great pictures that I took, and they even inspired me to do some paintings, and it was just an amazing experience. So I want to share it with you guys. So what I'm going to have you guys do for this lesson, we are going to do our warm-up like we normally do, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get inspired by the Pueblo pottery that was created by these ancient people, and it's still made today by the native Pueblo people. So it's really cool, and it's awesome patterns and the history that gets passed down generation to generation on how to make these beautiful patterns and how to make the clay from scratch. It's a really amazing process, and I'm going to have you guys watch this video so you can see how it is made and how you can see how much time it takes to create just the clay and also to create an actual work of art in this ceramic medium. So you're going to go ahead and watch video 1 and then come back with me, and we're going to get started with our warm-up. So now that you guys have learned about the Pueblo people and the pottery that they make, we're going to go ahead and let's get started. We're going to be drawing this lovely bright green leaf for our warm-up. Now I'm going to draw the contour line of the leaf first, so follow along with me. And it is a little bit light and bright on this sketch that I'm doing for you guys. So if you need to pause the video as you're sketching along, go ahead and do that. Once you have your contour line, so the outline of the leaf drawn in, we're going to go ahead and start to add the veins inside of the leaf. So those lines that we see that cut through the center, and then they fan out to either side of the leaf. And I like to do the little dash marks because we don't want to have a harsh solid line in the center of our leaf, just kind of cutting it in half. That's a little bit too severe. So we want to have something nice, light and feathery in the center of our leaf that kind of fans out even lighter. And so what I'm going to do is I'm looking at the shaded sections on the right side. So notice over here on the leaf, it's a little bit darker on the sides of the fanned out veins that we drew on the leaf. So I'm just doing really tight little strokes back and forth to add a little bit more value to those sections. And we can always build up the value to make it darker. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to observe the left side and see these little spots here. There's a little shift in value. It's a little darker. It's not as dark as the right side in those really dark vein sections, but it is darker than the brightest green. And so I'm just going in and I'm looking and I'm pushing some of those areas that I see on the leaf a little bit darker,
And I'm just doing a little bits at a time, and then I'm observing the leaf, and then I'm looking back at my drawing and saying, what do I need to change? What do I need to fix? Or what do I need to push to a darker value, so more gray? So I'm just going to go along the outline again, and I'm just making a little bit more jagged because this leaf has some really pointy edges. I took a close-up of the leaf, and you can see that over on the left-hand side. And again, pause the video because this is sped up 2 times faster. So pause the video on each step that I'm doing because you do not want to be rushing this warm-up. Just take your time. Now you can see I'm adding more darkness, more depth, and now the leaf is really looking like the center is curving inward. And so we're creating a nice illusion of a 3D leaf laying on top of our piece of paper right now. You can see I don't like perfectly straight lines. Our leaf doesn't have many straight lines, and we don't want that. We want to have really nice soft broken lines, and that will make our leaf look even more 3D. So you can see I'm darkening up the edge just a little bit more so the contour is a little bit more defined. And there we go. We've done our warm-up for week number 12. Nice work, you guys.